it's one-page entries on what makes me feel good. So therefore, they're odes to joy. And I think it'd be good if everybody has a journal where they write down things that make them feel good. So these are in the form of one-page odes. And I just wanted to read this one today that I posted on Substack. Um, Recently, we watched a documentary on Mark Twain by Ken Burns. It was really excellent. We suggest you all watch it. It's a complete story of his life and one of our native sons, one of our greatest writers, and also most accessible to everyone. Mark Twain had something to say about everything in people's daily lives, and he's very accessible in his language and also funny. So this ode was about how we can make connection with people from the past that they may seem dead, but they're not really dead because they live on in spirit and we can access them, including family members, including, parents that have passed away. So this ode's about that. Ode number 37. I am in my interior world. There, no time or space exists, and I have friends from many years ago visit me through their words. Does spirit traverse the bounds of time and space? Obviously, yes. Yesterday, I met with Ethel Ingeborg. That's Sondra's mom. Last night, I wrote a letter to my father, who passed away in 2009. We had a nice chat. I did most of the talking. Then in the evening, we spent time with Mark Twain. What an illustrious life he had starting out as a riverboat captain up and down the Mississippi. The point I am making here is one for the immortal self. It comes from a truth undivided. It does not come and then go like thoughts of mortal end. This self goes on even without a body to take its jaunts up the Big Muddy and down to Jackson Square. The tragedies that befall one befall all. There are explosions in the boiler room that could maim even the best of us. Yet be that so, according to a karma set long ago, we live on into eternity and come again for an expression of a newly found joy. I talk to my dad and Mr. Twain alike, still here in essence with all their faculties intact. The ups and downs of living events could not distract from our camaraderie. Huck and Jim drifting down the river to ultimate liberation, the embrace of humanity and one living soul of true love could never be overshadowed by the appearance of any differences. Time and space stand abated here, and the ascendancy of a reality in this now grows ever nearer to my soul as Dad and Mark Twain listen lovingly. So that was my conversation with Dad and Mark Twain and Ethel Ingeborg. And I want everybody to know you can communicate with people from the past. Uh, in your heart, in your mind. It's no big deal. It's not some supernatural quality that only mediums have. Everybody has this ability. Every time we read a book from someone who lived in a different era, it's like their presence is there with us. They become our friends in real time. So words have a capacity to transmit this presence through time and space, and we need to use this ability in ourself. It makes for an illustrious and rich life. Oh, and by the way, here's my new painting of Jesus. It's almost finished. So keep it in mind, and I'll probably write an article on that someday. Bole Baba Ki Jai.